Are you a freelancer, a designer, a marketer, or are you a skilled person who's looking for a job? And if you don't have a portfolio website, there's a 99% chance you won't get that job. Now, in this tutorial, I'll show you how to create an amazing portfolio website that will help you to attract more clients. To create this website, we will be using a free CMS, a free theme, a free page builder, and all free resources. And you don't need to know a single line of coding. We will be creating everything just by drag and drop. So, no matter if you haven't made a website before, this tutorial is perfect for you. Let's now have a look at what we're going to make in this tutorial. First, I'll show you how to create this amazing banner area where you can put your name, image, text, button, and social icons. Also, how to work with the navigation menu from the left sidebar. Then, how to create this beautiful about area. Here you can talk more about yourself, some fun facts about you. And underneath, you can put your resume to describe more about your educational and professional background. Also, you can showcase your skills with these animated progress bars, and people can easily download your CV by clicking on this button. Then, we will have this clean services area. Also, you can add hover effects like this. Then, by clicking on this button, you can display any video on the browser pop-up. Then I'll show you how to create this cool FAQ section where you can add all the frequently asked questions within these accordions. Next, I'll show you how to create this beautiful filterable portfolio gallery so you can put your different portfolios under different categories. Then, here you can add this type of beautiful testimonial carousel so you can easily put your clients' reviews, their names, and headshots. And if you want, you can create this type of pricing table and link them with your Upwork or Fiverr gigs. How cool is that? Next, I'll show you how to create this amazing contact area with Google Maps and how to add a contact form so your clients can contact you immediately from inside of your website. Now, just have a look. While I'm scrolling the page, the menu item from the left side is activating with the scroll. I'll show you how to do that. And of course, it would be 100% responsive, so people can browse your portfolio website from their tablet and mobile devices as well. Can you believe we will be doing all of this without doing a single line of coding? I'm really excited. If you're excited like me, please give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. It would mean the world to me. Alright, we will be creating this beautiful portfolio website in easy 4 steps. First, I'll show you how to get your domain name and web hosting. Also, I will provide you a 60% discount link. Then we will install WordPress. Then we will install a free theme and a free page builder. Finally, we will start customizing our amazing portfolio website. Also, I will be adding a timestamp in the description so you can always jump into the necessary part you need. Let's now start with step number 1, which is to get your domain name and web hosting. So first of all, what is a domain name? Domain name is basically your website address, like Facebook has facebook.com, Amazon has amazon.com, we have jimfahaddigital.com. Similarly, for your website, you need an address that will be your website name.com. And what is web hosting? Web hosting is the storage space for your website. All the images, text you will have in your website, all will be stored on your own web hosting. As you are owning your own web hosting, so there wouldn't be any limitation. You can run ads, you can upload any text or image, you can upload any theme or plugin you want. You are in charge of your own website. Now, how to get your own domain name and web hosting? So first, just click on the very first link in the description below this video, or you can go to jimfahaddigital.com/host1. And this will take you to a special discounted Bluehost page. So why Bluehost? In my opinion, Bluehost is the best web hosting provider. I'm a web developer. I tried so many other web hosting companies. I don't want to mention their name, but I personally ended up using Bluehost. Hundreds of our clients are using Bluehost and they never complain about using it. Their customer support is really cooperative in case you need any help, and their price is really affordable. That's why I always recommend Bluehost. So here, click on Get Started Now. Here you can see their different plans. The main difference between them, with the basic plan, you can host only one website. You can take their Plus or Choice Plus plan if you want to host unlimited websites. If you take the basic plan, you'll get 10 GB storage, then 20 GB storage with the Plus plan, and 40 GB storage with Choice Plus plan. And with all these plans, you'll get free SSL certificate. That means your website will be encrypted and super secured. Also, you will get unmetered bandwidth, unlimited subdomains, unlimited branded email accounts with all of these plans. If you are just starting out and want to host only one website, then I recommend starting with the basic plan. Then in future you can upgrade that anytime. Now let's select the basic plan. Now we will select our domain name. If you already have a domain name that you want to use, then you can just go ahead here on the right side. But for now, I'm gonna get a new one. Now here, let's say try something like apple.com and click next. It says the domain apple.com cannot be used on Bluehost. Please try different domain name. It should be, because we cannot take that. We all know that's Apple's official website. So we will be typing our own domain name here. And also, if you click on the right side, you can see .net, .org, .online. I always recommend taking .com websites because it looks more professional and legit. So I'm gonna type here, let's say tutorialic.com. You'll put your name or your brand name here. And now click on next. It says tutorialic.com is available. That's awesome. And here we need to put our account information. I'm putting mine here really fast. By the way, if you don't have a business, just keep the business name field blank or put your full name. The most important thing is your email address. Make sure you have put your correct email address because after completing purchase, a receipt will be sent to the email address. So make sure you put your best email address here. Alright, now scroll down. Here's the package information. I'm selecting the 12 months plan. It will cost only $2.95 per month. Then scroll down from package extras. Having domain privacy is good. If you want, you can keep the domain privacy and protection so no one would get to know who is the owner of the website. But for now, I'm deselecting it. Then also click on turn it off. We can turn it on anytime later. I'm also deselecting all of them because honestly we don't need them. Alright. Now you can see the price is now only $35.40 for the full year including the domain name. That's awesome! And I'm legally obligated to tell you that this is an affiliate link, so we will get a little bit of credit off of this. But it does save you a ton of money and it helps fund these free YouTube tutorials that we're doing. So everybody wins. I really appreciate it. And here's the payment information. You can pay using your credit card or PayPal. Then scroll down and select I have read and agree. This one here so that you agree to their terms and policy. Now click on submit. It will take you to the success page. Then click on create your account. Then here, just type a very strong password combining with capital letters, numbers, and special characters. Then retype the password. Select that you have agreed with their terms. And click on Create Account. Meantime, you'll also get an email like this. From that email, click on Verify your email. It's very important. Then you need to log in again on your newly created Bluehost account. You can just type bluehost.com/login. That will take you to the login page. Here you put your domain name as username and put the password that you have just given during account creation. Now click on Login. Now, as you're logging in for the first time, you may see some screens like this. You can just skip all the steps and surveys because a few minutes later, I'll show you how to do that from scratch again. First, click on Create Your Website. Then skip this. Then select any of the website type from this survey. Then from these two options, select the Limitless Customization. Click on Get Started. Then you can skip all the next steps. Now from left, go to My Sites. Here we can see an existing site. But like I said, I love to do everything from scratch. So let's first delete this one. Click on Manage Site. Go to Settings. Scroll it down. And click on Delete. Delete again. Then from My Sites, click on Add Site, Create New Site. Give your site name and tagline here. You can change them later anytime. Now click on Advanced. Put your email address. Write your admin username. Then write your password. I'm writing here meme123. Let's click on Show. So we can now see the password. I know this is a super easy password. Later I'll show you how to change this password from inside the dashboard. Now click on Next. Make sure your domain name is selected. On the right side, keep the directory field empty. Deselect all the plugins. Now click on Next. Then you can just skip this survey by clicking here. It says WordPress installed successfully. Awesome! We can now sign into WordPress by clicking here on Login to WordPress. But this is not the usual way because all the time you cannot log in this way. I mean from this page, this button, right? So, you should get used to signing into WordPress all the time by going up to a new window and typing in your domain name /wp-admin. So I'm typing here my domain name tutorialic.com/wp-admin and hit the enter. So we can see our WordPress login page here. That means WordPress has installed successfully. Sometimes it takes 30 minutes to 24 hours to complete the process, and this process is called propagation. It basically has to let everyone know that, hey, this new domain name now exists and registered. Sometimes you may see a temporary domain name like this instead of your domain name. It should be fixed after the propagation period. Still, if you face any problem, you can contact their support for any kind of help. You can call them or live chat with them. They will fix your issue within a few minutes. That's actually another reason why I love Bluehost. Here we can see our website instantly. So now you know that your domain name is working. Now go ahead and I'm just gonna type in my name. It was the username that I created and I'm gonna type that easy password meme123. You can click this eye icon to show it. Now let's click on Login. So right now, we're inside WordPress admin panel or WordPress dashboard. I'll make you familiar with all these options, like here we can see post, media, pages, comments. From post, you can add your any post. From media, you can upload your any kind of image or videos. From page, you can add your page. Then from plugin, you can add any of your plugin you need. I will make you familiar with all of them later, but before that, I want to make my dashboard clean because I like to work in a clean environment. So I'm closing it from here. Let's close it again. You can delete all of them from screen options. So I'm deselecting all of them. Now I'm minimizing the bar. Right now we can see our dashboard is looking much cleaner. I also want to delete some plugins, so right now I'm going to go with the plugins. Then from installed plugins, I'm clicking here. We can see the default plugins here, but I don't need them, so I'm gonna delete them right now. So you can select them one by one like this, or you can easily select them by only clicking here. Then I'm going to bulk action and making this deactivate. Then I'm clicking on apply. Then I'm gonna click here again and selecting them all. Then from bulk action, I'm making them delete and apply. So they're asking, are you sure you want to delete the selected plugins? Yes, I'm sure. So I'm clicking OK. So the plugins has been deleted. So right now I'm gonna delete the default pages. And so to do that, I'm going to the pages and selecting all pages. Here we can see the default pages. I'm just clicking here and from bulk action, I'm making move to the trash and clicking on apply. So the pages has been deleted also. So right now I want to install a theme. So to do that, I need to go to appearance. Here we can see the themes. I'm clicking here. So we can add any of theme by clicking here add new, or we can just simply click here. So I want to install the theme Hello Elementor theme. So I'm searching for the theme from here. So here we can see the theme. I'm gonna make it install by clicking here and activate. So the theme has been successfully installed and activated. Theme is basically the look and feel of your website. So here I'm gonna make you familiar with two terms, front-end and back-end. So what is front-end? So from top here, if we hover on the site name, then we can see visit site. So I'm just opening it from new tab like this. So here we can see this empty page. So this is the front end of our website. Whole world can see this. I know this is looking super weird and boring right now. So we're gonna make it beautiful later. So right now I'm going back to our dashboard from here. So this is the back end of our website. Only we or the admin can see this. Then I need to do one thing. So to do that, I'm going to settings. Then from settings, I'm selecting the permalinks. So here under permalink structure, make sure you have selected the post name because this is really good for SEO. So right now I'm gonna change my password and I'm gonna make you learn how to change your password really easily. So to change your password, we need to go to user. Then from here, we have to go to profile. Now let's scroll it down. From here, new password, you can easily set your password. So I'm clicking here. If you want, you can keep this password, but I'm gonna give my password so that it may easy for me to remember. At first, I'm making it hide. So it says strong, so I'm keeping it. So scroll it down and don't forget to click on update profile. So we're done with changing our password. So now I'm gonna take a page. So to do that, I'm going to pages. I'm clicking add new. I'm just simply closing it. So we have taken a page here. I'm gonna give a title to my page and let's say it awesome page. So here we can see the full screen mode, but I don't like to work with the full screen mode. I want to turn it off, and to do that, I'm going here, clicking over here and turning it off from here. So here we can see all the menus on the left. And don't forget to click here on publish and publish one more time. So right now we need to install and activate Elementor Page Builder plugin. So to do that, I'm going to the plugins and here I'm clicking on add new. Then from here search plugins, I'm searching for Elementor Page Builder. So here it is. I'm clicking on install now and activate. So you can see this survey. You can just simply skip this by clicking on this X. Then I'm minimizing here this bar. So now I'm going to the page that I took a moment ago. So to do that, I'm going to the pages. Then from all pages, here we can see the page. Then I'm clicking here on edit. We can simply just click here edit with Elementor. So here we can see a navigator. I'm closing it. So right now we're inside the Elementor Page Builder. Here's the fun part. It's super easy, super simple, and it's self-explanatory. So here on the left we can see the Elementor elements or the widgets. Here we can see in a section heading widget, image widget, text editor widget. So basically we're gonna drag them and make our website later. And here we can see the Elementor canvas. Here on the top we can see the header and the bottom we can see the footer. So this header and footer is coming from a Hello Elementor theme. Later we can work with them or change them anytime. So basically we're gonna create our website by dragging these widgets from left to right side within this canvas. Let's now create a section so you understand it properly. So first I'm gonna take a section by clicking here. So I'm selecting this structure. So now I'm gonna give it a height. So let's see how to give it. So if I drag this to right, you see it's increasing. And if I drag it to left, it decreases. Right now I'm setting the height to 550. So you can add any background color or image. So to do that, I'm gonna go to Style tab and click on this pencil icon. So here we can see color. You can click here and take any of the color. Like here I'm taking red, you can take black. You can change the color from here too. Like here, the green. Now let's see how to take an image inside. So from here under image, click on this plus icon. You can upload any of the images from here. First you need to select files and I'm selecting this image. Let's open it. Now I'm clicking on this insert media. So we can see the image here as background image. You can change the image's position from here. Like if you set it to top left, it goes to the left, and if we see it to bottom right, you see it moves. But I want to make it to center. And you can also change the size from here. I'm making it to cover. Okay, I want to add a heading inside here. So you can simply take the heading by clicking on this plus icon. Or we can just simply go to Rubik's Cube icon. And here is the heading widget we can see. I'm dragging it here. So here we can add any text from here. So I'm changing the text. And if we want to change its color, before that I'm making it alignment to center. And now if we want to change the text color, we can do that under from here Style tab. Here from text color, I'm making the color to white. Alright. Now from typography, if you want, you can change the font family, font size, font weight. So like here, if I add any family like from here, I'm taking Rock 3D, you see it changes. But I want to take here Poppins. This is one of my favorite fonts. So you can increase or decrease the size like this. But I'm taking here 64. Then from weight, let's set the weight to, let's say 900. So like the same way, you can change any of them from here. So now I want to take a paragraph under here. So to do that, I'm going to Rubik's Cube icon and I'm dragging this text editor widget under here. So you also can change the text color. So to do that, I'm going to Style tab and taking the text color to, let's say, white. You can also set the alignment. From here, I'm taking its center, and you also can play with its typography from here. Now we can drag a button widget here. So let's go to Rubik's Cube icon. We can see here the button widget. Let's drag it here. So we can change the text of this button from here, like I want to change it to Contact Now. And you can also add a link to this button so that whenever we will be clicking on this button, it will take us to the link. Like say, I'm typing here jimfahaddigital.com, so this button will take us to our website. We can also make this button to centered. From here, alignment, I'm taking it center. Now I want to change the button color. So to do that, I'm going to the Style tab and taking the text color to black like this. And then from color, I'm taking the button color to white. Awesome! Now I want to show you another thing. Let's just select the paragraph. Then from under its Advanced tab, if I want to add some space, I'm going to padding and I'm making it unlink. Now I'm adding 200 to the left and right. Let's add. You see, space has added to left and right. And if we now want to add some spacing on top, we can simply add some padding on top, like here I'm adding 20. You see, the space has been added. So with each of these widgets, we will get 3 tabs. One is content. From here under content, we can change the text. Then from Style tab, we can change the style from here. And another is Advanced tab. We can change the spacing stuff from here. So right now I'm going to click on this green update button, and never forget to click on this green update button to save your work. Now you know how to work within Elementor Page Builder. If you want, you can create this whole website in this way. I mean, everything in step by step. But it takes a lot of time. Actually, we have 4-hour-long tutorials where we have shown how to design a website from scratch. So if you want, you can watch those step-by-step tutorial. But in this tutorial, I want to show you how to create websites faster. Now, I want to use a ready kit, and I will provide you that amazing kit for free. But before that, I want to show you the best place to get this type of amazing kits. Let me introduce you to kitpapa.com. Here you will find all these amazing kits. If you look at the left side, there are kits available for different categories like restaurants, real estate, agency, corporate, and we are adding new kits regularly. So you can create your own or your client's website really fast by using these awesome ready kits. So for example, right now I'm showing you this agency kit. So I'm opening it. So here we can see the kit. If we now scroll it down, we can see the details about the kits. And here we will get a video guideline for installation. Right now I want to show you a live demo about this kit. So I'm clicking here. So everything's looking perfect. You can also check out their responsive here on tablet. It's looking good. On mobile device, it's also looking great. So right now I'm going back to KitPapa homepage. In this way, you can browse and select the best kit for yourself. We will be using this YOLO Kit, and like I said, I want to give this kit for completely free. But if you want to support this YouTube channel, then of course you can buy this kit from kitpapa.com. I would really appreciate that. Now to get this kit for free, you just need to go to jimfahaddigital.com. From here, you can click on download the resources I use in this tutorial. I will put the pages link in the description. So you will get basically this zip file. And let's now upload the kit. So I'm going back to Elementor Page Builder. So here we are. So right now I'm going back to WordPress dashboard from this hamburger icon to exit. Yes, apply and leave. We need to do one simple settings. To do that, I'm going here to Elementor. Then from settings, I'm going to its advanced tab. Here we can see enable unfiltered file uploads. So I'm turning it on. Now I'm scrolling it down and saving the changes. Then make sure Flex container is active. Then from experiments tab, if we scroll down, here we can see Flexbox container. It's active. Let's now import the kit. So I'm going to Elementor, then from tools. Here we can see import export kit. I'm clicking here and clicking here on start import. So I'm choosing the file. So here is the zip file. So I'm opening it. So make sure everything is selected and then I'm clicking on next and import. Don't close the browser, just wait a while. It will take a little bit of time. So it says your kit is now live on your site. Awesome. So let's now close it. Now I'm going to visit site from another tab. Let's open it. So everything is looking fine. We just need to change the content with our own content. So I'm clicking here edit with Elementor. So now let's say I want to change this image to my image. So I'm clicking it here and choosing the image from here. Then from upload files, now I'm clicking on select files and I'm choosing this image and clicking on open. Then insert media. You see, it's really simple. Now let's change this name. I'm clicking on this pencil icon. I'm changing the name from here. Similarly, I also want to change this name. So I'm choosing this one. So here I'm changing the first name and the last name. Similarly, you can also change the paragraph, the animating text, the social icons by clicking on it. Also the email and phone number, you can change them all by clicking on them and changing them from left side. So here we can see a button widget. So I'm choosing the button widget right now. Let's click here. Now I want to change the name to Hire Me Now. So I'm typing it from here. You can also put any link of your marketplace. So whenever anyone click on this button, it will take them to the link. So here we can see the background image. Let's say I want to change it. So I'm choosing this container and going under its tile tab. Here we can see the image. So I'm choosing it. Then I'm going to upload files. Here we can see select files. I'm clicking here and I'm choosing this image and open. Then clicking on insert media. You see, it's really easy. So if we now scroll it down, we can see about me section. So you can change any of the content like image, the header, the paragraph. For now, I'm changing my name from here. Let's change it. Similarly, you can change all of them. So let's scroll it down. Here I want to change this one. So I'm choosing this and making it to 4. Alright, let's scroll it down. So here we can see educational and professional background. You can also change all of them. Let's say I'm changing this one. You can change it from here. I'm taking it to BUBT. Alright, now let's scroll it down. Here we can see the beautiful progress bar. You can also change them by clicking here on the pencil. Let's say I want to change the name. I'm making it to HTML and CSS. You can also change their percentage from here. So I'm taking here 94. We cannot see the percentage right now, but if you refresh the page, it will come sooner. So here we can see download CV button. So I'm clicking on it. I will be adding a zip file so that anyone could download the CV on their computer. So how to do that? So right now I'm going back to WordPress dashboard. So here we can see media. I'm going to its library and clicking here on add new. Then I'm clicking here on select files. So I'm choosing this CV zip file. Let's open it. Then I'm clicking on it and copying the URL to the clipboard. Now let's go back to Elementor Page Builder. I'm just simply pasting it here. Okay. Now, whenever anyone will click on this button, the CV will be downloaded on their computer. Let's now scroll it down. Here we can see My Services section. So you can change all of them. Like you can change the icon, you can change the heading. You are familiar with all these, right? You have done this before. So let's say if you want to add more services, how to do that? If you want to add more services, you can do it really easily. You just have to right click here, then click on duplicate. You see, it's really easy. Then you can change any of the contents. But right now I don't need them, so I'm deleting it by right clicking here. Then from here we can see delete. Let's click here. Here we can see a video button. Let's click here. You can add any of your video link here. So whenever anyone click on this button, a video pop-up will show. You can also change the text from here on the button. Okay. Now let's scroll it down. Here we can see FAQ section. You can change any of the question and answer from here. For let's say I'm choosing the third one, and here we can see all the questions. So let's open it. So here's the answer is given, but I want to change this answer to my answer. Let's do it quickly. So you see how easy is that? Okay, now let's scroll it down. So here we can see our beautiful My Portfolio section, and these are the beautiful filterable galleries. And here we can see the category names. So I'm just clicking here on pencil icon and then going to here filterable controls. So basically these names are coming from here. For example, I'm changing the UI UX name to HTML CSS. Let's now click on here, but you see it doesn't work. So why is that? We need to match the control name with the item's control name. To do that, I'm just scrolling it down. Here we can see gallery items. I'm clicking here. I want this third item to go under HTML and CSS. So let's open it. So here we need to put the exact control name, and that's HTML/CSS. So if we now click on HTML and CSS, you see this third item goes under HTML and CSS category. Also, if we hover on any item, we can see title and description, also a background image. So you can change that from left by scrolling it down. So here is the name, here is the description, and here we can see the image. So I'm choosing an image to change it. So click here, then I'm going to upload files, then select files, and I'm taking this image and open. Similarly, you can change any of them. So if we now scroll it down, we can see our beautiful testimonial section. You can also change the reviews, the headshot, the name, and their profession from here just by clicking on it. So I'm selecting the carousel. Then from under testimonial, if we scroll it down, we can see the client's name here. So for example, I want to change the first one. So from here, we can change it very easily. So I'm changing the name to John Smith and also changing the profession. Similarly, you can change the review from here. Then scrolling it down, here we can see the headshot. You can change the headshot image from here. So I'm clicking here, then going to upload files, select files, and opening the image, then insert media. You see, it has changed immediately. So similarly, you can change all of them. Alright, now scroll it down. So here we can see the pricing table. You can also change them according to your work. Here we can see a button. I'm clicking on it. You can easily link this with your Upwork or Fiverr gigs. Now let's scroll it down. Now here we can see our beautiful contact section, but here is we can see empty. We will work with it later. Like I said before, you can change your email, your phone number. Here we can see Google Map, so I'm clicking over it. You can change your location really easily from here, and you can also zoom in or zoom out the map. So if you want, you can also change the copyright text and social media links. Now to save our work, I'm clicking on this green update button. So now we need to create our contact form. We will be using WP Forms to create the contact form. So to do that, we need to go back to our WordPress dashboard. So I'm going back to WordPress dashboard by clicking here on hamburger and exit. Here we can see the WP Forms. So I'm clicking here on add new. So now I'm naming my form to my form. And here we can see simple contact form. So I will be using this template. So click here. So here we can see our form. You can customize it the way you want. Let's say I'm selecting this one for now. Here I don't want the first and last name. So from here I'm clicking to simple. I also want to add placeholder to the name field. So I'm going to advanced tab. So from here under name placeholder, I'm adding your name. Then similarly, I'm choosing the email and going to its advanced tab. Then from placeholder, I'm typing here your email. Then similarly with this one, advanced tab, then placeholder to your message. Now if you want to change the button text, just select it. You can change it from here. So I'm changing it to send me. Now I want to make you familiar with another thing. So I'm going to notifications. Here we can see the admin email. So when anyone will fill up the form, we will get the information through this email. You can easily put any other email you want. So when anyone will fill up the form, you will get the information through the email you will set here. So I'm clicking here on save and closing it. Now from pages, I'm going to all pages. And from here, home, I'm clicking on edit with Elementor. Let's scroll it down to the bottom of this page. We cannot see the contact form yet, but if we take this cursor to here, we can see a pencil bar. Click here. Then from the left, select forms. I'm choosing my form. So it has been successfully inserted. You can also hide the placeholder from here and you can show the labels, but I don't want to show labels. I'm turning it on. So now the very last thing, I want to make you familiar with jump buttons. So if we now click on home button, you see it takes us to home container. Now if we click on service, it instantly takes us to service field. So how does this jump button works? Here we can see all the name of these buttons. So let's say I want to make you familiar with this about. Here we can see link has been added #about. Let's just click on about and I'm going to its main container. Then from advanced tab, if we have a look, here we have added CSS ID about. So this is the CSS ID we have put with the about with the link. Now let me show you another example. Just click on contact. First, if I open the contact from left, you see it's linked with #contact. So this contact name is basically the CSS ID name of this container. So if I select the container and go to its advanced tab, see its CSS ID name is contact. So this is how jump button works. So now the very last thing, we need to check out the responsiveness. So I'm clicking here on responsive mode. So if we now scroll it down on desktop device, it's looking great. Now let's go to tablet device. It's also looking great. On mobile device, it's looking perfect. So now I'm closing this responsive. So if you want to have a final preview, you can click on this eyeball icon. So our website is now looking really amazing. Now just go ahead and make your website live. I wish you all the best. Please comment down below your opinion about the experience of this tutorial. Please like this video and share this video on social media so other people will be benefited from that. I'll see you in the next video. For now, bye-bye.